in rolling down as 85 just outside Buckeye. 3p. On a Saturday in July, the dash thermometer reads 109F, at blasting cold enough to frost the vents. Name's Jake Maricopa County Firefighter. Off shift but still in the county rig. Dispatch crackles through the speaker. Report of continuous dog barking on the vacant lot by the old Chevron. Locals worried it's a drop-off. I turn onto the gravel service road. Dust plume behind me like a smoke signal. The barking sharpens short. Frantic yips cutting through the heat shimmer. I kill the engine 50 yards out, grab my turnout coat even though I'm not on duty. Something about the sound tells me this isn't a stray chasing lizards. I crest a low rise and see her first. Medium-sized mixed breed mom, maybe 45 pounds. Brindle coat, lying flat on her belly in the shade of a creosote bush.
I'm coming for you.
She's not moving much.
Hold on.
Just trembling. Then the cloud hits me Africanized
Hold on, I'm coming
bees.
for you.
Thousands of them. Boiling off her back like black pepper poured on hot iron. Every twitch she makes sends another wave into the air. Underneath her, half buried in a shallow scrape she must have dug with her own paws, is the source of the barking. One pup, maybe 8 weeks old, soaked in sweat and trying to climb its mom's side but sliding back every time. The bees are on him too, but mom's taking the worst of it, using her body as a shield. Her ears are swollen shut, muzzle puffed up like a balloon. And there's a steady drip of blood hitting the dirt from a cut on her forehead, where she must have head-butted the ground trying to shake the swarm. I backpedal to the truck. Radio Maya, our county's only certified bee removal tech who moonlights with search and rescue. Bring the smoker.
Bring the smoker, full suit, BVAC, and the long-handled net. We've got a mom pinned by a swarm, pup in a ground scrape. Clock's ticking.
Pup in a ground scrape. Clock's ticking. While I wait, I scan the scene. Swarm centered on a low mesquite branch 10 feet up, classic Africanized defensive pattern. Ground's bone dry. No water within half a mile. Temp still climbing. Mom's muzzle is swollen twice its size. I count at least 30 stingers glinting in the sun just on her ears. The pup's yips are getting weaker. More like whimpers now. And every time he tries to poke his head out, another bee nails him right between the eyes. I can see the stinger shaft sticking out like tiny porcupine quills. Maya rolls up in her white van. Steps out already sealed in the Tyvek suit.
Lead the way.
Veiled down. Smoker belching pool pine needle smoke. Plan?
Stick close behind me.
She asks.
I'll take the hose and draw them
Voice
away.
muffled.
As soon as I do,
I lay it
you
out
grab
quick.
the pups and get back
Smoke
to the rig.
corridor from the truck
We've
to
only
the
got
dogs.
a couple of minutes before they
You'll
regroup.
lay down a code 2 curtain with the extinguisher.
You got the extra
You slide
CO2
the net
pin and
under
the spare
Mom.
smoker fuel,
We
Maya.
drag her clear.
2 bottles
Then
of water
vacuum the
each,
pup.
check.
If the hive bolts, we bail to the cab. We check gear twice, extra code 2 pin. Spare smoker fuel. 2 bottles of water each. Maya tapes the cuffs of my sleeves to my gloves with duct tape.
Ready?
Any gap
Let's
is an
go.
invitation. I pull my Nomex hood up, zip the turnout coat to the throat, and we move. We start the smoke line 20 feet out. Maya walking backward, pumping the bellows steady. The pine scent mixes with the hot creosote smell, and the bees rise in a slow spiral, confused but not scattering yet. I keep the code 2 extinguisher in my right hand, left hand free to grab, 10 feet from Mom. The heat off the ground is like standing on a griddle. I can feel it through the soles of my boots. Mom locks eyes with me, hers are red slits in a sea of swelling, and she tries to grow. But it comes out a wheeze. The pup's under her chest now, completely hidden except for one paw sticking out, toes curled tight. My edges the net pole forward, aluminum handle extended to 12 feet. She's aiming to slip the mesh under Mom's belly without lifting her too high.
Copy
I
that.
crack the code 2. White
by
plume
for the
freezing a
spray.
few stragglers mid-flight. The cold cloud drifts over Mom and she shivers hard, which shakes loose another dozen bees. They bounce off my face shield. Angry. Maya's almost in position when the pole tip catches a root. The net jerks, flips sideways, and half drapes over Mom instead of under her. She panics, scrambles to her feet for the first time, legs splayed like a newborn foal. The sudden movement rips the swarm wide open. Bees explode out of the mesquite like a shotgun blast. I blast code 2 straight into the breach. Frost forms on Mom's fur and the nearest bees drop like hailstones. Maya yanks the pole to free it, but the net's tangled in Mom's back legs now. She's dragging it, stumbling toward the scrape, and the pup tumbles out into the open. He's on his back,
No, get off!
kicking,
Help
mouth
me, Jake.
open in a silent
They're
scream as
everywhere.
bees stitch a line
I'm coming,
across
I'm
his
almost
belly.
there. Hold
I
on.
drop the extinguisher, lunge forward, and scoop the pup with my left hand. stuffing him inside my coat against my chest. The zipper catches on his ear, but I force it closed. Mom sees me grab her baby and charges weak. Staggering, but straight at me. I pivot, take the impact on my shoulder. She weighs more than I expected, all muscle and desperation. Bees are pouring through every seam in my gear now. I feel the first sting on my neck, then another on the wrist. Maya's screaming something I can't hear over the buzz. She's got the net pole free and swings it like a golf club, trying to bat the core of the swarm away from us.
Come on, let's go,
I wrap my red arm around Mom's chest,
Almost
lift her
there.
front end off the ground,
Just a little further.
and start backpedaling. Her back legs are still kicking, claws raking my thighs through the turn-up pads. 10 yards to the truck feels like a mile. The pup squirming inside my coat, warm and slick with sweat. Every step I take, Mom's weight shifts and more bees find skin. Maya's on my left now, using the smoker like a fire hose, laying down a wall of white. We hit the tailgate. I heave Mom up and over into the bed of the truck. She lands hard, slides into the corner. Pup still clutched against me. Maya slams the tailgate, vaults into the cab, and I dive through the passenger door as the swarm slams the windows like gravel. Inside, the ash is arctic after the furnace outside. Bees are pinging the windshield. A few sneak in through the vent before Maya slaps it shut. Mum sprawled across the back seat. Chest heaving, the pup wriggles out of my coat, shakes himself, and immediately starts licking a raw patch on Mom's shoulder.
Station 19,
I count stings on my own arms, 12 visible, probably more under the sleeves. Maya's already on the radio calling Station 19,
Mom's critical,
giving the
pup
meter and
stable but
vitals.
stung. Need vet tech Sarah on
Mom's
standby with
critical,
epi and
pup
fluids.
stable but stung. Need vet tech Sarah on standby with epi and fluids. We roll code 3. Lights but no siren, don't want to vibrate the bees still clinging to the truck. 10
They're
minutes
here.
later, we're backing into the bay at the station. Sarah's got the hose ready. Low pressure, lukewarm water. We open the door slow. A dozen bees fly out and die against the bay lights. I came Mom out first, she's limp now. Head hanging, Sarah starts plucking stingers with forceps
Easy now,
while
we're
the
getting
water
them out.
runs over her.
You're gonna be fine.
Each stinger comes out with a tiny bead of venom still glistening.
Easy now,
The
little
pup's
one.
next
Almost
is
done.
feisty,
You're
tries
doing
to bite
so
the
well.
tweezers,
Almost
but
there.
Sarah just scruffed him gently and keeps working.
Okay, Spark,
We get them
easy
into the
now.
climate-controlled
Almost
kennel
done,
room.
buddy.
If catheter
being
in Mom's
so
front leg takes 3 tries, veins collapsed from dehydration. Fluids run wide open. Dextrose added. Sarah pushes dexamethasone slow. Then Benadryl. I sit on the floor outside the kennel, peeling off my jacket. My left forearm looks like a topographical map of welts. Maya's in the corner doing the same, counting her own damage. The pup Spark, because the little guy never stopped fighting, curls up against Mom's side and passes out within minutes. Mom's eyes stay open, watching us until the meds finally pull her under. Hour 2. Mom's temp drops from 106 to 103. Heart rate steady at 140. Sarah changes the bag's second liter of fluids. Hour 4. Mom lifts her head, licks Spark's face once, then lays back down. Tail thumps the kennel floor. Just once, but it's the best sound I've heard all day. I finally let myself breathe. 3 days later, Ember, that's Mom, stands on wobbly legs in the outdoor run, eats a full bowl of kibble soaked in goat milk. Spark tears around the yard chasing a tennis ball like the desert never happened. Patches of fur are gone, skin pink and shiny where the stingers were, but the eyes are bright. Vet clears them both, no infection, liver enzymes normal. 1 week after that, we're at the White Tank Mountain Regional Park Preserve at dawn. No recorded Africanized hives in the area, year-round creek, rangers on patrol. I open the carrier. Ember steps out slow, sniffs the air, then trots to the crest of the hill. Spark barrels past her, spins in a circle, barks one sharp, happy. Nothing like the desperate sound from that scrape in the dirt. Ember pauses, looks back at me for a long second, ears perked. Then she turns and follows her pup into the grass. I stand there until they're just 2 brown dots against the green, and I don't move until the dots disappear. That 109-degree Saturday started with a bark nobody wanted to investigate. It ended with 2 hearts still beating because a couple of county employees wouldn't let the heat or the swarm write the ending. Every time I drive past that vacant lot now, I roll the window down just to listen. So far, silence. And that's the best sound of all.